Hey guys, 3 days out of North Americans. I know I said I'd update you when I started carbing up, but I haven't carved up yet. The coach is going with a different method this time around. I'm going to do a hard carb up 1 day out. So I'm confident with that method. I believe that'll work for me because I have a fast metabolism. So maybe an influx of carbs, something will stick here and there. But ultimately that's because right now I have a pretty decent package. So there's really no sense in doing like last minute witchcraft and stuff like that to try and change things, because that's when you mess yourself up. You wind up bloating like I did last show, Junior USA's. I wound up bloating, so it didn't really look I looked amazing a week out and looked like the ass on stage. So yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Just carb up here and there, fill out a little bit certain areas, get a little bit of glycogen going, dry out, and have at it. There's a lot of different methods of carbing up. Some people do it a week out, some people do it 2 weeks out. They're stage ready 2 weeks out and they just cruise to the show, which is also very good. Like guys like Dennis Wolf, Milos had him doing 2,000 grams of carbs a day for a carb up. That's insane. That is a lot of carbohydrates. And he was still flat, which is even more insane. But I mean, it worked for him. You gotta find a balance is pretty much what you need to do. That's why the off season is very important. A lot of people, they just gorge themselves. Oh, let's get bigger. They eat everything in sight. But you gotta pay attention to how your body reacts to certain foods. Because, like for example, high glycemic, low glycemic, glycemic. Like a sweet potato might work better for you than a white potato or a red potato. Brown rice may work better for you than white rice. White rice may hit you a little harder than brown rice. You got to pay attention to the way your body works so you know what to do come show day. Which is also why it's good to work with a coach in the off season, because it's that second pair of eyes that also pays attention to you, so it betters you that much to bring your best package to the show. Because I mean, who wants a diet for 12 weeks and then come peak week not know what they're doing? Which honestly is what I did my very first show. I did the Tampa Extravaganza. I said I was going to do it. It was like 16 weeks out, and then life got in the way. I got an apartment. I did a whole bunch of stuff, and I was at. And then about a month out, I was like, you know what? I'm still going to do this. I'll get my feet wet. Whatever happens, happens. I crash dieted for 4 weeks. Watched a bunch of YouTube videos. No idea what I was doing. No posing coach. I wound up winning the true novice class and got 6th in my open class in men's physique. So I didn't take it as a complete failure, being that I had no idea what I was doing and I won my true novice class. I was actually pretty happy with that. It was successful. I got my feet wet with like a little mini prep, if you will, even though 4 weeks doesn't compare to 12 weeks of dieting. It really doesn't. I've been dieting since January, and believe me, I cannot wait to eat. I have a whole list of stuff I want to eat, but you got to be careful, because you got to reverse diet, because your body's used to taking in a certain amount of calories. If you influx, it's not going to be able to process them quick enough, then that's how it gets stored as fat. You start losing definition, you start losing conditioning quicker than you're supposed to. You got to hit that anabolic window, that post-contest anabolic window with clean food. That's when you grow the most. That's when you go like 2 weeks later, guys are like, oh my God, you're huge, Oh, if you would have brought that to the show, but it's not always a dry hard look that would win shows, But you gotta take advantage of that post-anabolic window, eat clean, reverse diet. But anyway, yeah, that was my first show. 4 weeks of crash dieting, got my feet wet. The next one, I got 2nd place. That was the border clash. That's what I qualified for nationals. Junior USA's got absolutely smoked. And those 2 shows, I was self-prepped. Since I bloated, my posing coach, Kenny Wallach, who I work with, advised me to get a coach since my conditioning was not the best come showtime. And it was the best thing I ever did, and I have him to thank for that. I work with Cash Guidry now, who's one of the best. So I'm looking forward to this show in 3 days. Like I said in my last video, I cannot wait to eat. It's been long. I've been dieting since January. I did 3 shows this year, which is a lot. After the show, I'm going to have a long off season. You know, I need top 5 in my class to stay qualified for nationals in men's physique, which I'm 100% confident I'll get. Off season, just grow, and yeah, that's that. I'll see you guys for the next update. Like, comment, subscribe, comment anything you may want me to talk about or any such. Follow me on Instagram, Jimmy Scagg. See you guys next time.